Canuck Place is BC's and Yukon's provider of pediatric palliative care. And every year we look after 818 kids and families with life-threatening illnesses who have progressive conditions, aren't expected to live to age 19, and their families. And while we can't always provide years of life, what we can do is add life to the years. And that really speaks to the comprehensive nature of what we do here at Canuck Place. When I think about Nicola Wealth, I think about the core values that they hold. And I think that really centers around what John and Claire have started. And those values that I see are ones of compassion. They're ones of wanting to make an impact within the community. And they're also ones of leadership. They began by giving to the organization. John joined our board of directors and then became the board chair. He has really worked, as Claire, to expand the connections within the community of supporters for Canuck Place.
Canuck Place is a very extraordinary organization. First off, being a children's hospice, the only one in BC, and one that's world recognized. It's an incredibly valuable organization to the people of BC. And so to us, first off, it's unique. And secondly, it's doing the thing that we want most in terms of organizations we support, which is to help children and families who have a need for health, education, welfare. And it marks all of these boxes for us in terms of being able to accomplish that.
No one else in this province is doing what they do, and there's a very big need for it. So there's never going to be a shortage of need for donations for Canuck Place. As far as our company goes, I think it's close to home for everybody in the company, and it really does inspire volunteerism within our staff. When they hear the name, they want to get involved.
One of my best friends that I went to high school with, actually, unfortunately, he and his wife had to experience what's so special about Canuck Place. Their daughter, who was just born, had a very rare heart disease in which, when she was born, the doctors realized that unfortunately she wasn't going to be able to live. And so, they spent a couple weeks of her very short life at Canuck Place, and then have stayed involved the years after. And I wanted to raise some money for Canuck Place in honor of, my friend's daughter, Charlie. And so 2 years ago, I decided to climb a 22,000-foot peak in the Himalayas in honor of Charlie and Canuck Place. What Canuck Place is doing is, they're ingrained in our community, and they're providing a service that is absolutely needed. And that's why it's so incredibly important for us to support them.
65% of Canuck Place's budget is required to be funded by the private donors as opposed to the public health system. So first off, the need for Canuck Place to have private donors is very significant, considering the very important health work that it does.
We know that every dollar we give them is absolutely spent correctly. There's nothing squandered at Canuck Place. There's nothing wasted. There is an army of volunteers that get paid nothing to do everything they can to keep these children happy and the families together. So any donations we can make, it's one of the best places we could put our money.
Based on the fact that this is an organization that people can be very proud to support. It's not just an organization that has a need. It's an organization that has extraordinary results and outcomes that anybody who's a resident of BC would be proud of.